So, good morning, everybody. We are talking about a new approach in chemistry, about experiments. It's a new approach because I think nobody at this moment is taking seriously the main idea of experiment in computer. So, we are talking about that. We are going to talk about experiments in silico. We are going to talk about the main idea. We are going to talk about the breakthroughs that could bring this, and about maybe limits, and the traditional approach to make experiments in chemistry and biochemistry. Yeah. So we are going to start with some introductory questions about that. Did you think about how did you get here? How did you get here in this classroom or in this country? How? By plane? By bus? How? Plane?
Plane.
All plane.
Yeah.
Did you take the bus today?
No.
No? Nobody? The show? Yes? Did you take it? Great. How do you know this works? With what? What is the main source of energy of that bus?
Petrol.
It's a petrochemical derivative. So it's the main name is fuel.
Okay.
Yeah, fuel. Yeah. So that is that the move at this moment the country, but also there are things that you use every day, and you don't think where they came from. So, for example, what makeup did you use today? Did you use makeup? For the gears. That is not for the men, no? But
I'm
for
not
the
answering
gears.
that.
Explain it for us.
A makeup.
What?
You didn't use it?
What?
Makeup is I don't know, like coloring your face, some
Yeah.
pencil.
Exactly.
Yeah, you use it, yeah.
Of course.
Where they came from? You know? You are chemistry, yeah.
Some natural substances.
Natural
from
substances,
animal.
yeah. Okay. It's really is chemical products. Is the name. Where they came from? Fuels and chemical products are related. Yeah. How do you get that? With experiments. Experiments from petrol. Yeah. You can take the petrol in the ground, split them, and you get this. Yeah. You know that the 5% of the GDP
Yeah.
is about chemical products. The 5% in the world. So this is an amount of amazing potential to work with. To get this, we need to do experiments in chemical. So the experiments are two: in vivo and in vitro. Yeah. In vivo, you think as you take the living organism and experiment with them, and you take the bioproducts that they produce to get the chemicals or chemical products. Yeah? And in vitro, you take a tube outside the living organism, and to experiment with them to get any of those products. Yeah? But there is another kind of experiments. Yeah? Another kind that is not traditional. Yeah? These two are traditional. This one is new, relatively new. Yeah? You take the computer with a model, computational model, and you make experiments. Okay? So, did you get the idea of in silicon, in vivo, and in vitro? What's the difference? Please Can you tell us the difference?
To explain it. I'm not.
Now, what's the main difference between them? Within these two and this? You?
In silico is not an experiment in a traditional material computer.
Perfect. It was perfect. Okay, so did you get that? It's beautiful. That's. Please come here. It's okay. Perfect. Perfect. So you have to split that. How did you make that models, or why did you make that? Because you need to experiment a lot. If you make experiment a lot, yeah, not in the traditional way. The traditional way, you are conditioned to time, water, input products, pH for the living organism when you're experimenting them. So you have to control the weather, you have to control the environment to get the products good, well, okay? But with the computer, it's easy, it's easier than them to control that environment. Because what? Because you have to just only change a number. You just only change a variable in the computational model. So that is easier than to take the traditional way. We don't mind to say that this is going to replace this traditional technology. No, we don't know. We don't want that because we need to produce this. But we have a powerful tool to experiment, a lot, yeah, and to modify genetically living organism. That is the main idea of that experiments, yeah, to modify genetically, yeah. So with this, it's more easy. It's easier than these traditional techniques. Yeah, you use a computer. You don't use a computer a lot. Okay, so thank you very much. I hope you bring your stuff, your homework for tomorrow.
Okay.
Please bring your makeup and your bus, if possible, and to analyze them in class. Thank you so much.